first of all, I want to clarify this. I have a very, very strong dislike of LeBron as a Laker fan in
LeBron James is dominating the news cycles again, and things are getting ugly. King James just grabbed his $53 million player option to stay in LA, which sounds loyal, right? But before the ink could even dry, rumors started swirled that he is already planning a secret escape. It is like, thanks for the cash, but I might leave. That screams trouble in paradise. Here is what nobody says aloud. Maybe LeBron started this fire himself. The second he challenged Michael Jordan's legacy, he lit a fuse he could not extinguish. Which version was better? Peak Miami Heat LeBron. He was definitely on gear, man. Seriously, he had to sit out. He was using performance enhancers. You do not recall that happening? He claimed his back was shot, vanished for 3 weeks, and returned looking thin. I was in the league then, I remember. After that championship loss, man, LeBron returned as a completely different animal. But just as the noise peaked, he posted a 5 a.m. workout. Sweat pouring, eyes focused, screaming that year 23 is for the grind. But here is the catch. The Lakers still refuse to offer him that extension. It is like they are saying this is your finale in LA. Worse yet, they are eyeing Luka Doncic as his replacement. Just imagine, after all he did for that jersey, the front office is already moving on. Look, I need to make one thing very clear first. As a Lakers fan, I have developed a very strong dislike for LeBron lately. I'm not a total hater, but I'm certainly not cheering for clutch sports. But Jason, these LeBron steroid allegations are starting to feel exactly like the Epstein files of the entire NBA or pro sports. I mean, you keep mentioning it, talking about it, and making some pretty big promises. All we are missing now is a crowd of social media guys waving evidence binders outside the Clutch Sports office or the White House. But honestly, why would I be surprised? We have discussed this reality before. The truth is that Clutch Sports has its fingers in every corner of the media. Just when you think it cannot get weirder, former All-Star Jeff Teague goes on his podcast and claims LeBron was on steroids. He swore it went down during the Miami Heat years, even alleging LeBron faked a whole back injury. Things are getting wild, and this is likely just the start. Teague says LeBron sat out for weeks, returned leaner, and then the NBA suddenly began testing for growth hormones. That is a crazy connection, right? But do not just believe one guy, because several other people in the league have been dropping very similar hints. Teague tried to backtrack on Instagram, claiming it was just a joke, but let's be real, he sounded totally dead serious. He sounded like a guy who accidentally spilled a secret he should have kept. And he is definitely not alone. Back in 2014, Brian Windhorst noted LeBron took a mysterious 2-week break with no injury, returning much sharper, faster, and lighter than ever. To this day, fans wonder what actually happened during those 2 weeks. Kevin Garnett has tossed shade, and Chael Sonnen repeatedly claimed LeBron uses EPO, a drug that dramatically boosts your physical endurance. Sonnen even alleged that they both shared the same drug dealer. That isn't just locker room gossip, that's a massive allegation. To make it worse, his close friend Tristan Thompson got suspended in 2024 for PEDs. The world saw what LeBron was doing. Other players will hear these stories and argue that it doesn't even matter for a game like basketball, right? They compare it to baseball, like you're just swinging a stick, so it shouldn't make a big difference. But no, if you actually understood what these enhancers do to a body, you would know why it matters. I'm telling you, we share the same connection. I know exactly what kind of program he is on. Think about the world of golf. There is really only one golfer who follows the routine of the big three. That's the big three: EPO, growth hormones, and testosterone. Basically the famous Lance Armstrong diet. We are talking about Tiger Woods. And yes, it matters. People always claim it does not change the game. They bring up John Daly, but trust me, it matters. EPO is the reason LeBron allegedly takes it. It matters because EPO boosts your red blood cells, giving you the insane endurance needed to dominate for 4 straight quarters. You can still hit shots late in the game because there's more oxygen flowing through your system. I get it. It is the absolute king of enhancers. When your inner circle keeps getting popped, fans will naturally connect those dots. But it doesn't stop there. These trade rumors are heating up by the hour. ESPN reports 4 different teams already contacted Rich Paul about a potential deal. Imagine a massive blockbuster sending LeBron and Bronny back to Cleveland, while the Lakers land Darius Garland, Max Struss, and DeAndre Hunter. Even the Brooklyn Nets might jump in to facilitate the whole thing. It is mostly talk right now, but insiders say momentum is building. Since LeBron has a no-trade clause, he holds all the power. Is LeBron James using steroids? Look, I really do not think so. Not a chance. He allegedly sinks over $1 million into his physical recovery every single year. New evidence suggests the NBA covered up links between LeBron and the biogenesis scandal. If you are confused, stay with me. That is some heavy terminology. We are talking growth hormones. It is very suspicious. When you play at this elite level for 20 years, people are going to ask questions. He is still driving hard, absorbing contact, and dunking on everybody. Naturally, the world is going to have questions. Maybe he is just built different, and I hope the rumors are false, but honestly, no one has ever done this. Then again, modern recovery technology and body maintenance have never been this advanced before. Just picture it. LeBron finishing his career back in Cleveland with his son, that is a script straight out of Hollywood. But wait, it gets even weirder. LeBron was seen on a French yacht with Maverick Carter and Nikola Jokic's high-powered agent. Word is he could be exploring a future with the Denver Nuggets or even the New York Knicks. While rumors of him heading to the Mavericks popped up, top reporters say that lead is probably a dead end. Richard nailed it perfectly. It feels like LeBron might be carefully feeding the media exactly what he wants them to say right now. LeBron puts it out there, makes us wonder, and suddenly we are asking, could this actually happen? I would be absolutely floored. Still, something feels wrong here. It is like we are missing a major piece of the puzzle. Despite all those wild accusations, the steroid rumors, and the shady podcast claims, LeBron hasn't said a single word, no tweets, no interviews, not even a single hint of a response. Pure silence. Here is the twist. The only thing he has actually addressed in public are internet memes. His lawyers actually sent cease and desist letters to people posting fake photos of him looking homeless or even pregnant. So he sues over memes, but ignores people calling him a cheater? Fans are definitely raising eyebrows because, let us be real here, LeBron's entire legacy is built on his incredible longevity. At age 40, he is still putting up massive numbers and defying time itself. But if it ever came out that steroids played a role in his success, his entire empire would collapse overnight. Those historic stats would stop mattering. History forgets the points, but it always remembers the scandal. With the Lakers refusing to commit, trade talks are accelerating, and those enhancer rumors are getting louder than ever. The truth is, the next few months might define the final chapter of LeBron's story and rewrite basketball history forever. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.